Hello and welcome to session 8 of Eyes of Saemyth. I forgot the name of the campaign. Wow, I'm really good at this. We're gonna immediately get back into it with a recap. If someone would like to get a recap and take some inspiration for the session.
Yeah, all right.
Noise.
So, last time on Dragon Ball Z, our party ventured further into what I like to call the vampire den of death and sadness and destruction. Thankfully, the party took a long rest, were able to recuperate their spells and their rages and everything they needed to venture further in. Finding the secret lock, they unlocked the hatch and delved beneath. They found themselves in sewers of some kind and began tracing through them. Coming across a section of sewage with brown, mucky, stagnant water and a broken water mill. The party, luckily enough, were able to make their way over a bridge, rickety as it was, and there were some close calls. Not before a bet was made and fear was had when Lyre was dared to enter a room that he did not know what was in there. Upon entering, sticking his head around the corner, he saw a big-ass spider. Big spider. But was lucky enough with a dice roll to not be noticed until the door closed behind him and thumps were heard. Jumping across the bridge, he caught 200 gold to the face and carried on to where our lovely blood hunter barbarian met with an almost fatal death, where she walked into a gelatinous cube. After some brief panic and some close quarter combat and a gelatinous cube dashing, which I didn't realize was the most terrifying thing in the world, the party was successful in defeating the gelatinous cube and began to work as a team. Not long after, they made their way around and found a room that had another vampire thrall in it, along with some followers of his, along with captured turning prisoners. With some quick thinking and a luck of the die, aka silvery barbs, the party were able to talk their way out of the situation and take control of the room themselves, where they eventually found Kaiden, bound, tortured, bleeding, unconscious. They unlocked him from his binds and began to make their way out of the room. And that is where I hand it back to you, Tobias.
And take your inspiration for the session. So currently the party is semi-split up. We've got Ymir and Lyre after Lyre's given Ymir a pep talk. And Kaiden, Ollie, and Sinza, who have been carrying Kaiden's mostly unconscious body with some difficulty. He's a big lad out of his confinement. What are you doing and where are you going?
Sinza, you're leading the charge.
Fuck's sake. Sinza kind of looks across to Ollie as she's kind of holding Kaiden in her arms. There was this like kind of panic in her face, but it's kind of subsiding a little bit just with her kind of having him in close quarters. And she just kind of looks to Ollie like, I don't know how I feel about dragging his corpse through town or his body through town.
He's not dead yet. You can't call him a corpse.
Well, he's dead.
Ollie is like struggling with Kaiden's arm over their shoulder. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to carry him that far. If we're in the sewers, we're close to the divide. Maybe we can find a way to the dais from here.
Do you know are you familiar with any routes from here or?
From here, no. But I can't imagine it will be particularly far. if anything, it leaves us in a good cover.
Just, I think the best thing we can do for Kaiden in the moment is to try and surround him with friends, allies. I don't know how many hits I can take if we take him back to the tavern. I don't know if we can all protect him against whatever they bring.
I don't know if we're being followed already, or if they know where we are. I mean, word probably would have gotten out that one of their outposts has been locked, and that's going to cause problems. They've already probably put out a notice about me, so I'm not exactly a safe person either. But I can get changed. That's fine. I can change my appearance if I have to. You, however, not so much.
I'm kind of stuck looking like a goat, to be honest.
I mean, we could match. I won't be as tall as you, but...
Can you do that?
I mean, I did look like a satyr when we first met.
I mean, I'm down for it.
I can try, but they probably know who I am in that disguise now, so I should probably switch it up.
I mean, if you want to look like me, that's fine. That's a choice. If you want to, maybe just change the color of your fur a little bit.
You don't want a twin?
No.
Okay. And Ollie kind of smiles. Either way, I think that door that was locked outside is probably our best bet. The deeper into the ratways we get, the closer we are to an entrance to the divide. There are quite a few of them.
Did we fully check this room for any clues on the door, or?
No.
Can I make a perception check, or just do, like, since it kind of very gently puts Kaiden down, I want to do like a full sweep of the room if possible.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Don't fuck me. Oh, wait.
Dex, stop moving Kaiden's token, you little fuck.
Is Dex here?
Dex is, like, can you let him in? He's sat in the green room.
Huh? How do I let him in? He should just be in.
He should just be in.
Yeah, he's just here.
Oh, he's just here. Okay.
17.
Okay, 17. So you start kind of scouring around the room. He's not. He's in the Discord, you fox. Can somebody stream the Discord for him? So with the 17, you are kind of looking around. You're looking at the table. You see sort of the bowl of half congealed, half kept fresh blood. There's no longer a bottle on the table. I believe Lyre took it. There doesn't seem to be any notes laying around. There's a pile of bones. Some of these sort of blood crystals growing out of the wall, with the swirling magical energy. But other than that, it doesn't seem like there's any glaring kind of notes or anything on. It's likely that those that the guards brought them with them.
Okay. Sinza kind of like looks over her shoulder at Ymir as she approaches and kind of like tilts her head down a little bit. How you doing?
I'll be all right.
Where's Lyre?
Oh, shit. I think I left him in the other room. Sorry, I was so sad. I forgot that you were there.
Just keep tabs on him. Maybe just keep tabs on him.
Just like to think, it's like, wow, Lyre, I feel so much better. Just like it leaves the room.
So we have a possible idea of what to do, but I wanted to run it past you guys before we just run willy-nilly into openness. There may be a way for us to get to the divide through the tunnels. it saves us from going above the surface and possibly getting seen. And it may also give us an opportunity to gain some allies in protecting Kaiden. I don't know how many more hits I can take trying to protect him.
Who are the allies?
Possible allies.
Right. Okay.
We're gonna need some help here, and if that means putting a little bit of faith and trust into the unknown, I'm willing to do it for Kaiden.
There are doctors, surgeons, a safe place for Kaiden to rest if we go to the Divide. And at least then we're not in the public eye trying to drag an unconscious man through the street. That's going to... you're going to get attention you don't want if we do that.
I'm running low on spell slots, so that would be real great. I'm not going to lie.
We can take a rest here if you'd like to before we go. I don't know how much deeper the Divide is from here.
She looks over to the dead body on the side. Probably not. We could just go with the wind.
Okay, it is your decision. I'm quite happy to do what you need to do. Lead the way. I will follow. So the blind lady leads the way.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is gonna be like, hold on. I think I know how this works. Give me 1 second. I'm almost there. No, wait. I was gonna have. There's a comment made like, yeah, yes, give me the blind lady, and I'm like, that's why I was being in care. I'm like, I got this. Don't worry. Oh shit. Fuck.
I don't know how you did. That door is open. Are you okay?
I slammed into the door like. You never know. Dangerous doors out there.
Sinza just like opens the door, kind of like puts her hand very like carefully on Ymir's back and kind of helps her through.
I'm blind as shit, by the way. Oh god, you guys are so fast.
Okay.
Surely there's got to be somewhere they've written the code down, or someone did.
I did a scan of the room. I didn't see anything of note.
Is there a loose tile or anything around here, Toby?
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, motherfucker.
Like a doormat?
I'll be so pissed.
That would have been really good too, damn it. That's still not bad. 18.
18, okay. So as you're walking down this corridor, there's like mushrooms kind of growing out of the cracks in the tiles on the walls. They have a faint kind of dull glow to them. And as your kind of eyes are scanning over them as you pass by, there is one tile that looks loose. Doesn't take a lot of effort. You manage to pull it off, and underneath, scratched into the wall, is the number 5786.
I'll put the tile back and walk over to the door and let's see how this goes and punch in the code.
There is a click.
No.
That was a bloody good guess. Well done.
That was it? That it went. This is Ymir, who spent the last couple tries just trying to get it open. You found the code.
It was just a simple elimination process, really.
Jump steps through the door.
Sinza, could I get a hand? And Ollie's like,
Shit.
Yeah. Sinza kind
struggling.
of goes over and helps
Right.
with Kaiden.
Is that it? The fuck is this?
So as you begin kind of moving further down, you follow quite a long passageway into the dark.
Open that door back.
Close the door behind us as well, Toby.
Okay. And the further in you get, it takes a good sort of like 10-minute walk before you start seeing branching off pathways again. But directly ahead of you, there is a book laying on the floor.
You, wizard man, that's for you.
Sure.
You like books, right? What do you mean?
Uh,
So if you
So-
click on it, it should open it.
I'll walk up to the book, look at it, sort of look back. Sinza like,
Check for traps.
and I'll open the
You don't
book.
want to get fireballed in the face again.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. No.
No!
Yeah. If you click on it, it should open the book for you.
Oh God, what the fuck?
You okay?
It's a
Oh
code.
no.
It's a cipher, so it's a codex. A lot of numbers.
Okay.
Pop this bitch
Wouldn't
out.
be
and-
surprised if that means there are more, more doors. They seem to like doors in this place, huh?
All right, where to now?
I don't know about you, but carrying Kaiden around is not easy. I'm going to make a suggestion. I'd like your opinions. If I stay put here with Kaiden, keep an eye on him, make sure he's okay. You find us a route out, and then come back and find me, and then I can travel with you straight to that place. Because we may get lost, and trying to carry around a 7-foot-something gigantic boar man is going to wear us out faster than, it could also put Kaiden in danger. At least with the door closed behind us, we know nothing's coming from behind us.
I don't like it, but I think it's maybe our best option for the time being.
I don't know if we have much choice, but it is your call. I can try and continue carrying him, sorry, but we're going to wear ourselves out, and we need our energy. We don't know how deep this goes.
Are you okay with that?
I mean, sure. We're in the thick of it now. There's not really any going back.
Please just be careful. We'll try and move through as quickly as possible.
If anything happens, just scream really loudly. I'm sure the echo will reach me.
Oh, if anything happens to you, scream really loudly. I'm sure the echo will reach us.
Yes, I will. I'm sure.
Here,
I have
let me
quite a
check.
pair of lungs.
Ha!
I cover Ymir's mouth. We will test it when the time comes, Ymir. And I like
Just
her.
in case you're going to alert everything down here, if there is anything else down here. Okay, I will stay here with Kaiden, and you watch Ollie kind of take a seat and rest Kaiden up against the wall, pull out a rag and a water skin and kind of begin trying to kind of clean some of the blood off of Kaiden's face. Kaiden is unresponsive.
Sinza kind of like walks over and kind of like just gently holds his face, and then she puts the pink stone that she had on her kind of just in his hand, so just so he can hold it.
Good luck. Be safe.
We will. You too. If you hear anything, hide in the shadows somewhere.
I am good at that. And they kind of smile at you as much as their lack of facial muscles allows.
Okay.
Where to, Sinza?
Do we have a passage to the right and a passage to the left? From the looks of things. So I can only see so far because I don't have dark vision. So I can currently see a passage to the left and a passage to the right.
I can't see anything at all.
Do you have those like light globules, Lyre? The really pretty ones?
I could do the thing with the thing.
If you put that on my nose again, I swear to God.
Lyre's going to send out 2 globules, 2 to the right. 4 globules, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, and just send them up the...
So you're going to lose the one that's on your person.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
But we'll light up the hallway, see what sheds. We need to find you a way to see in the dark, because I'm not enjoying this go first, Lyre mentality.
No, I didn't say go first, but you know what I hear is really good for eyesight?
If you say carrot.
I tried, it didn't work.
These sort of little globs of light start floating down the corridors. We're a little bit more lit.
What is the sense like down here? Can I make a general like perception check, see if I pick up anything unusual?
Yeah, if you want.
What's the vibe?
Yeah, what's the vibe?
What's the vibe?
It's garbage. Perception 10.
The one thing that you do notice with your limited vision is there are skulls hung on the wall. Pierced through the temple with a rope. They are dangling over the walls. There were quite a few on the entranceway in as well. It seems like this is some level of a warning.
Nice. Roomy.
Great. Left or right?
I'm just thinking we should try going further in first. So I'd say let's go to the right.
Okay.
Patches of dirt kind of cover some of the tiles. There's thick layers of moss and bits of slime. It's just general sewer nastiness.
Ymir? Where's Ymir?
Thank you.
At a moment of panic.
Appears out of nowhere, like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Can I, Jim, can I cast my light on my fingertip again?
Can indeed. How bright is that?
Let me just cast it and see what happens.
Like
It's a
20-foot
dex-
radius.
It's a dex save. Do I have to roll?
No, if you actively choose to fail, then don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
I actively choose to fail.
Oh, Foundry just restarted itself. Are you okay?
Uh-uh.
Did you just delete your token?
No, I'm still here.
Yeah, Ymir's still here.
Yeah.
Oh, I
can
I
see it.
can't see it. Wait, all right, I've got to
Well, it's 'cause
restart.
I cast the light on your face.
You're blinded.
Okay, I've got to restart Foundry. Hold on.
Oh my
Reload.
god, blind!
Yeah.
right now.
Light.
Big boy,
20
get big
feet.
scratches. Ooh.
This dull kind of gold light emanates off of Ymir as she lifts her finger and it lights up.
This is for your benefit, not mine. She points her. Wait, hold on.
Ah!
Sorry, did I hit something? My bad.
No, just my corneas. Fuck. Ugh.
Moonbeam
Oh.
directly to the eyes.
God, it's been a while since I've been mooned. Jesus Christ. Okay. Do you have a preferred direction, Lyre? Are you happy for me to choose again?
I'm following you. You're taking the lead here.
Okay. Let's keep going straight. We'll head straight down this passage.
I'll say the globes are just trailing us, or like following us, Toby. Just so you know, just to make life easier for you.
Oh god, well, I gotta move them all.
Just
Alright.
put it on me again, to put simply.
All right, yeah. For the time being, I'll just add the light to you. Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
So as you pass by this room, there seems to be a sort of an opening into another section of canal. A flowing river of sewage
Ew.
coming out of a
Whoa.
small gap. Roll me a perception check, everyone in the room, please.
Yeah, that rat just walked across a sewage. Oh my god, he's a god.
Look, okay, I can't control where the rats go.
No, fuck me. Me and perception just don't get along, dog.
My dice are betraying me this evening.
I don't know what my
7.
it is.
10.
Hold on. Okay. My thing and my perception weapon. Okay.
Don't.
Black.
do it.
Perception?
No, that would be a disadvantage for you.
Okay. Well, it's already better than most.
Alright.
Yeah. See, that's gonna be. Now this blind lady got 15 perception disadvantage. Fuck you.
So, Ymir, Sinza and Lyre fall quiet as they're kind of focusing on what's happening in the room and like what they can see. Ymir, they're like based on the sound. You can hear the sound of the waterfall hitting across the other side of the room. It seems to be the sound is bouncing off of something on the other side of the canal, something small. There's just an ever so slight change in noise, which implies there is something on the other side of the canal.
Can I smell if it smells like shit?
Smells like shit.
Hey, Lyra, do you want to make an extra 100 gold pieces?
What do you want me to do?
She's gonna take. She's gonna find something on the ground and toss it into the water. Should jump in, take a swim.
No!
Wait, what if I told you I need it so I can track you better? Like, what if you get lost and I'll be like, oh, I need to find Lyre's sand. Ah, there he is. And then like, well, okay.
Are you
Well,
saying there's something in the water, or is there something around? What are you talking about?
she's just gonna stare at you. There is totally something in the water.
On the other side of the canal, not in the water.
Oh no, she knows. She knows. Oh, she knows.
Look, I would love some extra money, but I'm not getting in there.
Fine. Okay, I'm gonna go try and cross over without saying anything.
Okay, make me a let's say acrobatics check, please.
Flat?
Yes, please.
I trip her.
gonna be a. It's not terrible. It's gonna be a 13.
13. Okay, so you get about halfway across as you're like using these ropes, like almost like tight roping your way across, very awkwardly hugging it. You get about halfway across before the rope feels sticky. And you like slide your hand across it and it feels like grease.
Do I recognize this sensation from somewhere?
It feels like some level of oil. Like this has been purposefully doused.
Oh! How far am I to the end?
You're about halfway across the canal.
Shit.
Are you going
I'm
in
gonna
after her if she falls in?
I'm gonna make it the rest of the way and be like, guys, I have to tell you something. There is a fluid on the rope, and it is not lube. It is grease. Oil. Arguably just as. It is grease. It is
grease. Fuck's.
Oh, you're the expert. You're not me. As I get to the other side.
Ymir, as you kind of touch down and begin kind of fumbling across the floor to find the sound, like the source of the noise bouncing, your hand clasps around something small and metallic. As you pick it up, you kind of run it through your fingers. It's a ring.
A what?
A ring.
Oh, I'm not ready for marriage. I'm tossing them. I'm joking. Can I feel it to try and can I sniff it? Can I rub my fingers? Are there any symbols on there that I might recognize?
It seems to have quite a large gem affixed to the top of it. It's not particularly ornate. It's quite simple. As you kind of put it real close to your eye line to kind of start making it out, you see a very, very dull tint of blue.
Can I make an Arcana check to determine, or is there anything I can roll to determine?
Yeah, if you'd like, yeah.
Yeah, let me do Arcana. Okay, that is going to be 16.
Based on the way the gem has been cut, how it's been fixed to this, this seems to be quite a standard magic item. You're not quite sure what it does, but it seems like maybe a common or uncommon, something that could do something magical. But
Do I have to attune to it?
You're not sure. No.
Guys, I found something. It is pretty cool. It's a magical item.
What is it?
Well, it's a ring, first off. Here, let me try something. Maybe this could help you guys get over here. She slides it on.
As you slide it on, it feels like your feet are just a little bit lighter.
Oh, I know exactly what this is, but don't be a diddly dumbass. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, diddly dumbass.
Don't worry, I got this, guys. I have a way. I think I know what this is. Open sesame!
Nothing happens.
Fly!
Nothing
Go
happens.
in!
Firebolt!
Nothing happens.
Fuck!
If you
Well,
roll me
I'm
another Arcana check for me.
Oh, I think I know what it. I just like being. I like being like the smart person that's not that smart. I didn't have a book about common sense. Well, apparently I do, because that's 15 plus my 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22.
22. as you have you feel that magic kind of beginning to settle within you, you get the sense you could probably walk on water with this.
Okay, Tubbs, I'm gonna ask you a question. From one DM to another, okay? Because I don't want you to fuck me. This counts as water, right?
Yes.
You're not gonna be like, oh, it's technically not water, it's
No,
dirty.
it counts
Come
as
on.
water.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Ymir's gonna be like, wait, guys, I have an idea. She's gonna get on top of the water.
As you slide down, your foot presses against the surface of the water as if it were solid ground.
Wow.
Oh my god, I'm Jesus.
Who's Jesus?
That's out of character laugh. What I mean is, oh my god, the next coming of a deity. That's crazy. I know a magical item when I see one. Ymir's gonna be like, okay, this is pretty cool. So now, guys, I can walk on water, and I am going to explore further up, and maybe I can find something really cool to bring back, or maybe I'll die. We'll see.
Like, maybe don't do the dying thing, but go find something cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna venture with my. Is my light cantrip still working?
Yeah.
I am.
You have
Jesus.
to kind of repeatedly cast it to keep it going, but it's just a cantrip, so it doesn't take
I
much.
got you. I'll recast it. Yep, cast it. Yeah, I did that to you. I just did that to you in your campaign.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna move forward because do I hear the stream right up ahead, or is that just part of the?
You do, yeah. You can hear it.
Okay, I'm gonna move further and can I make a perception check as I'm looking around?
Yeah.
Or hearing?
Hearing check. If you want to
Is there
hear if
anything up
there's
there?
an echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
16.
Seems like there's a flat wall behind this this waterfall of sewage. It smells fucking awful. Kaiden, stop moving. You're dragging the camera away. As you kind of raise a hand in its direction as you go to touch it, it effectively the ring bars you from touching it. As it considers it flat, solid material. So you kind of place your hand against where it would be, but doesn't seem like there's anything odd. It just seems like a sewage.
Okay. Never mind, guys. It was just this item.
Shall we carry on then?
We should, but that was a flat object. So I just want to make sure. No issue. All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
There's a door up here.
Oh, there's the door. That's crazy.
It's quite a large, old-looking door. It seems almost out of place here, as you see a couple of sigils drawn into the wood. Immediately, it kind of looks like your standard prayers to the god of death, Entum. This is a mausoleum.
Just because I'm paranoid, the book we found, any of the runes in that book match up to anything on the door?
Nothing.
So this is a in my turn, this is probably a tomb of sorts. Thoughts, concerns?
Maybe we can come back to that if there's no other options. I'm not sure if that's what we're looking for.
Could be a way out.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
I knock?
I wouldn't knock.
No.
Knocking. No, maybe not.
Can I read what the runes say at all, Toby?
It's your standard kind of prayers of we hope these people kind of rest sort of
Right,
thing. It's
okay.
it's something you'd see on most graves.
Yeah, like tombstone. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's an option.
Mhm.
Where to next?
Maybe we could just go further up a little bit.
Alright. Yo, it's fucking dark.
I can't see shit.
I should have my globules on me.
Is it not? Has the light not picked up? Oh, it hasn't. Oh. Come on, you. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh. I don't see this, by the way. Oh.
What is this statue?
I don't know what this is.
Roll me a perception check, please.
I'm not good at
Well,
perception.
I can't.
4.
4. I mean, you see the rubble of a statue and some large roots growing out of the wall, and a broken brazier on the other side of the room.
This looks like a dead end.
Something in the rubble moves.
Oh.
Wow, there's really just nothing in here.
Can I kind of like slowly make my way over, just like pull my axe and like use the butt of my axe to just like move the rubble aside?
You move some of the rocks aside, and you are met with a stone face, peering out of the
No.
ruins at you.
Nope.
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 Wide eyes.
Nope.
Before it screeches and this echo kind of passes through the sewage system. So you're met with a gargoyle. Roll me initiative, please.
Nope.
No.
No. You
Stop.
bitch.
Poking things, Lavender!
You dick.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. You have 10 hit points, Lavender!
I don't. I have
Oh
more
my-
than that.
Oh my god.
How do you have all of them?
I got healed by. No, I don't have all of them. But I got healed by Ymir.
Yeah. Fucking asshole.
Can I get a high
Oh god.
initiative for once in my
Oh,
life?
I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Oh my fucking god. I hate everything about initiative.
You're just having a rough
Fucking
time of it,
3.
huh?
Well, we're fucked.
Okay. It's the top of the round. Sinza, you're like here. The gargoyle is immediately gonna lunge for you. So it is going to attempt to bite you as it gets as you get within its range. As these stone teeth move to try and clamp around you, you easily kind of move out of the way as you kind of saw it coming. But as you kind of move back a little, it then draws up like a clawed hand and attempts to swipe at you. And that one hits.
Die.
As these claws kind of scratch across your arm, you take 8 points of slashing damage. And that is its turn. Sinza.
I'm gonna do what I know best. As it kind of like runs its claws along Sinza, she's like, "Fuck you!" and she's gonna just backhand it with her axe.
Okie dokie. Dex is making memes in chat and it's killing me.
Is he really? Oh, God. Does that work?
That is a miss.
God damn it.
Remember to target, my love.
Did I not?
No. It was a miss anyway.
Okay, all good. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Just from weights.
Ymir.
Daddy's gonna fight a gargoyle.
I'm gonna flank by getting right over here.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna go ahead while this is happening. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action to first let me select that target. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Okie dokie.
And because we're flanking, does that get advantage on the attack?
Where are you casting your spiritual weapon?
I'm gonna cast it right next to it, right there.
I'm really sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I just have to run to the bathroom. My apologies.
Sorry?
You're good.
Okay. Yes, it will have flanking because you're on the other side of it. That's a hit.
Did I do that right? Did I
Are
do
you
that right?
targeting the? You're not targeting the gargoyle.
Oh shit. Oh sorry. Yeah. Did I?
Just roll your damage. It does hit.
Oh. Okay.
It's 8 points of bludgeoning damage as this mace smashes into it.
I'm also
It's out
going
a
to.
shriek as it gets hit.
All right. I'm also gonna take. That was a bonus action, correct?
Yep.
Do that. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with my mace.
Slappy, slappy.
I'm gonna select this token. Use my mace. And that's gonna be attack advantage because I'm flanking.
Yep, yep.
Is that right?
That's a hit.
Okay.
As your mace careens into this thing, it seems to take the hit quite well, as if its flesh is made of stone. It seemed to have taken more of a pummeling from the attack of the spiritual weapon than your own mace.
Magical weapons. Okay. Maybe. Okay, cool.
So everyone's flanked by the looks of things. I'm going to zip, zap, zippity bop my way down here. And just... Let's see. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. It's just like a dungeon. I don't want to waste big spells, but fuck it. I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out what looks to be powdered iron of sorts and sort of press it into my hand and blow it towards Sinza and just sort of open my hands as I do. And Sinza, you're gonna grow double your size as I cast Enlarge on Sinza.
Oh boy. Okay.
Can I target Sinza? Cast that spell.
Oh, good heavens.
Sinza, your horns are now scraping against the ceiling as your 7-foot visage is now 14 feet. You are quite easily the height of the sewers.
So with that, Lav, you double in size and dimensions, and weight is multiplied by 8. You increase by 1 category size if there isn't enough room to double its size. The creature or object attains the maximum possible height. You have advantage on strength saving throws and checks. You also deal an extra 1d4 damage with attacks.
Thank you.
Sinza, as you feel yourself kind of getting taller, you're suddenly towering over this tiny fucking gargoyle underneath you. You see a teeny weeny Ymir across the room, and you see a teeny weeny spiritual weapon near your feet.
You look
Everything
back
is
and see Lyre
dwarfed.
just like, it's alive!
Is that your turn?
Yes, that is everything I can do.
Okay. So it's going to turn its attention to Ymir.
Oh, what the fuck?
Really?
Because it's somewhat afraid of this gigantic woman that is now towering over it. And Ymir's already clocked it round the side of the head. So it's going to go in for a bite, try and grab hold of Ymir. That's a hit. As its teeth, this stone teeth, kind of saw into you. It grabs hold of the arm that is wielding your mace and sinks into the soft joint of your elbow for 4 points of piercing damage.
Owie.
Okay.
And then it's going to try and kind of claw its way into your chest piece.
Oh.
Again, is a hit. Again, stone claws kind of scraping across metal as it begins to kind of saw into your clothing, into your armor, for 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. And that is its turn. Sinza.
As I see it kind of like turn its attention to Ymir, am I large enough to like just grab it in my hand?
I'd say so.
Okay. My axe didn't grow with me, right?
Yeah, I did. Everything on your person grows.
Oh, it did? Okay. Yeah, since it kind of like raises her axe, but she goes to raise it in her usual fashion, it kind of hits the ceiling and the rubble falls a little bit. But she's just gonna bring it straight down onto this thing as it turns its attention to Ymir.
Dex is gonna be the death of me.
Is it with advantage because Ymir I'm flanking?
Yes, it is at advantage. That's a hit. This gigantic axe comes down on this stone creature.
And then it was an extra D4, did you say?
Yes.
Yes.
Again, sparks kind of fly as the axe scrapes across stone flesh. It only seems to. It does seem to hurt it, but it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you were hoping.
I think I'm gonna have to. Since it kind of brings her axe back up, she kind of slices her palm, and I would like to use something to the right, please, as the kind of blood is mixed into the metal, and these kind of like red flame of the metal itself.
So you take 4 points of necrotic damage.
And that is my
Okay, you've activated your blood right. Ymir.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll to hit with my words. My spiritual weapon.
Okie dokie.
Roll for attack.
Ooh, a crit. Okay.
Nice.
So just roll it flat and we'll double the damage.
Okay, roll it flat and we'll me. Okay, start to scroll up. So roll flat and double. Okay.
So 20 points of damage to this thing.
Good hit.
As it like the mace smashes into it and one of its wings is shattered off.
Okay.
That's cool.
And now I'm going to hit it with my stick.
Your stick.
My stick. Even though I know I won't do much, I might as well try. Oop. With advantage.
24, yeah, that's a hit.
We'll take 3.
So you smash into it, as it's kind of reeling from having lost a wing and getting scraped up by this gigantic axe from the huge goat woman behind it. Are you doing anything else this turn?
There is nothing else I can do this turn.
Okay, Lyre.
I'm going to step to the right and just open up my book and tear a page out and just throw it at him and cast Eldritch Blast.
Pew pew.
Big boy target. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it kind of just gleans off of this thing.
Oh, fuck.
Sinza, get fuck. Oh,
You made her massive. That's
I know,
on
I'm
you.
just, shush.
It's fun a bit.
So that was your bonus action. What are you doing as your action?
I'll just back up a little bit, you know. Just
It'd
get
be
out of
really
there.
fun if there's another gargoyle behind it.
Shut up.
Are
I'm
you not
paranoid about
taking
the
an action?
roots. Can I cast another cantrip?
No.
Then no.
Okay. Okie dokie. You can take the dodge action if you like.
You know what? Sure, I would take dodge actions.
Just preparing yourself for if you do take a hit.
Yeah.
The gargoyle behind
Shut the fuck.
you.
The gargoyle turns its attention back to Sinza.
Oh, thank God.
And it's going to try and bite her ankles.
Not the ankles.
Good luck getting your mouth around a dog.
It struggles. It can't seem to get, like, the ankle is too thick. And there's a good kind of chunk of bone from the hooves, so it can't seem to dig its teeth in the way it wants to. So it instead opts for trying to saw it open instead, and misses terribly as you just kind of kick its hand away.
all I'm thinking about is Shaggy when he gets muscles. I'm buff.
Sinza, it's your turn.
Check out my pecs, little man.
Oh, man. So stupid. Okay. Stop. Sorry, you fucking dick. Okay.
Sorry, I gave it the giggles. My bad.
Okay. Yeah, since it's just gonna go in with another swipe of her axe, please.
Yum.
With advantage again, I believe. Sweet. Damage. Stop.
So your axe careens into this thing. It's starting to look pretty worse for wear. As it's kind of peering up at you. These big bulging eyes.
Check out
Is that an extra
little
7
man.
damage?
That's correct, yes. With my Crimson Right and the Enlarge.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. As you pull down the axe on top of it. Are you doing anything else?
No, I'm okay.
Ymir.
Kill it. Put it down
Kill
in the
this
ground.
Bitch.
Finish him.
Smack him.
That's a hit.
Okay. Shit. Okay.
Fucking.
Ooh. Okay. As the axe kind of smashes into it, bits of this thing is starting to like fall off and crack onto the floor and join the rubble.
I'm gonna hit it with my mace.
Okay. That's a hit.
Must be nice.
That'll be nice.
How do you want to do this, Ymir?
Hey, let's go.
Is he still facing Sinza?
Yes.
I'm gonna like conk him in the back of the head, just like
Go sleep. Go sleep.
Go to
As you bring the mace down on top of its head just collapses into stone and rock and rubble, and it collapses in a heap on top of the pile that is underneath it. And the room falls quiet.
Am I gonna stay like this forever now?
No, you gotta have a
or-
deeper voice.
I don't want to do that.
Laugh.
Am I gonna stay like this forever now?
I'm gonna stay like this forever now, or
Yeah.
I
can go deeper.
think Ymir is hot. Wow.
Just for a bit of flavor, why not? You're gonna see Lyre reach out and be like, okay, back to normal, and like pull back, and the iron shaving sort of just like come back into his hand, and he
I
pockets
really
it.
thought you were gonna be like, the sun's getting real low, big man.
Hey, big guy, sun's getting real low.
As you are kind of forced back down into your usual shape.
So that's a new trick I had.
It's handy.
I can also make you very small.
Ooh, maybe don't do that.
Okay,
This size, it works for me.
okay. Noted. I absolutely will not do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, can I roll to find anything in the rubble? Is there anything I can scavenge?
Yeah, investigation, please.
Fucking search your shit. You fucking hurt me. Ow. Okay, let's
Fucking lab. Something moves in the rock. I touch it.
14.
You find in its in the crumbling remains of its head, its eyeballs, of both of which are made of rubies.
Ooh.
The rubies are worth about 50 gold pieces each.
Oh, it's because I'm blind, huh? Take it and I'll pocket that shit. 2 of them, right?
2, yes.
Did I?
Okay. Add some gems. How do I add that? Is that like I have to look down D&D Beyond? Okay.
Okay.
The gargoyle made of like marble, sorry, or
It seems like stone, mostly just stone.
Since it just kind of picks up a little piece of it, just puts it in her pocket.
Oh,
New rock for Kaiden.
Yeah, I think you'd like it.
Maybe grab the one with like the face in it, with the eyeball.
Maybe like with like a tooth or something.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, I try and find a piece that has like a little bit of the gargoyle face on it and put it. In my
You can
pocket.
you can find sort of a section of the upper lip that has a couple of teeth still attached to it.
Yeah, he'll like that. He'll like that a lot.
It's gonna scare him.
I don't know. I think he's pretty brave.
Okay.
No.
Shall we move on? Maybe don't poke.
I'm sorry. I thought maybe it was a rat or something.
Why would?
a what?
There are a lot of rats down here.
Yeah, but why would you want to piss off the rat?
I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry.
Next.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going. I'm hurt. And I'm
already
going.
gone.
I fucking hate it here so much. I'm so hurt.
Ymir, over here.
I'm okay. Let's go this way.
Lyre, make me a dex save.
Oh, fuck.
You're walking into things, Lyre. Why would you do that?
Not good. Dex 9.
As you step into this kind of long corridor,
That's a long
there is
corridor.
a sound behind you this kind of as something alights just behind you, and as you turn, there is this stream of flame that erupts from the statue of a snake at the end of the corridor, and you take how much damage is that? Oh no, that's I need.
Hot. That's a lot of
You
die.
take
Oh,
13
Jesus
points of
Christ.
fire damage as it like hits you as you kind of turn around, and you are scorched by this beam of flame.
Was it like a cone or was it just like a straight shot?
Just a straight shot.
Who the fuck? I can't answer that. I'm sorry. Was it like a beam or did it take up the whole corridor?
It's just like it's almost like a firebolt.
Okay, I'm
but
gonna
it's
hit
like
the deck.
after it hits you.
Yes.
Yeah, you kind of just drop onto the floor.
I guess I'm gonna crawl around a little bit now. Just gonna start crawling.
Gonna army crawl.
I wonder how Lyre is doing. It's just like, oh! I got the worm all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start.
So you begin kind of army crawling across
Dear
the floor
God.
as not to set this off again.
Yes, fire! Oh my god! You guys were just seeing the hallway get very bright for a second.
Maybe we just stay here for a second, Ymir.
I wonder where Lyre is. Oh! That's not good. Let me see. Actually, that reminds me. Do I have the thing where I have the thing where because I have the thing that gives me resistance to fire, I think? Only resistant, though. It's gonna suck.
Are you resistant to fire?
It's Soul of the Forge. Is it resistant?
Oh,
I believe it might be. Let me double check.
Yeah, because it's resistant. That just means I just take half, which means it's probably in my best interest I don't get hurt.
I feel like I'm in a bad position, but we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Don't worry about it. I want to keep going, but I know I shouldn't.
This is fire damage while wearing heavy armor. Which you
Okay.
are.
Resistance, I can
so-
take half.
Yeah.
It's half. So it's not in my best interest to get it. Can I just crawl?
we just
I'm-
Have you been? You've been made aware that there is a trap in this room, so you can, if
Can I
if
make
you'd
a?
like.
Can I be smart and roll an investigation before I go any further?
Well, fuck
Yeah,
you,
go
man.
for it.
What do you mean smart?
Never mind. Damn, that's 9. I can't-
Dumbass.
I mean, you kind of look around and yeah.
let me look around real quick. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna army crawl underneath.
So you drop down to avoid setting off this trap, and begin kind of crawling across the floor.
I think Sinza kind of follows suit.
Huh.
Just turn away.
And
What?
also drop,
Army
jump, hit the
crawl.
deck.
Looking crispy, Lyre.
Yeah.
You smell great.
Shut up.
Smells like chicken.
Chicken, like curry.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Are these?
I don't like
pipes in
this.
front
I
of
don't
us,
like
or-
this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Tubby,
Sorry?
are these pipes in front of us?
Yes. It seems like sort of sewer pipes that are kind of dipping in and out of the
fuck is that?
the stonework.
What is to my north? What am I looking at?
Uh,
Sinza!
There seems to be some sort of like some foliage on the floor.
If you poke it, I swear to God.
I was just getting a closer look. I'm blind. I can't really like see. Oh, I mean, I can't see in the dark.
Wow, just gonna call yourself blind in front of Ymir? Wow.
Just tell me you fucking hate me already, okay?
I'm sorry. That wasn't fair of me to say. I'm sorry.
Is there anything up and around that corner? Can I send like a
You don't know.
globule of light to just like?
You peel off one of your dancing lights around
That's
the
wizard
corner.
sounds right there.
That's wizard noise.
Foliage.
Here, let me do my blind noise.
There's something around there, but I'm scared of this. I got fucked up by a fucking snake statue of all things.
I'm fine,
Maybe
actually.
Test it first, or just like throw a rock or something. See if it triggers anything.
Do you want to poke it?
Sure, I'll poke it.
Okay, I'm gonna back up.
So you back up. How are you poking it, Sinza?
Since it just kind of takes like the end of her axe and just kind of like on the top of it, just kind of sways it through.
As you do, it passes through it.
There's a
There
hole
seems
here.
to be a hole underneath it.
Can
I push.
Can No. Good luck. Can I part the foliage with my axe
Oh,
and look
boy.
down? Do I think below?
Yeah, as you kind of pull the foliage over, you just see a pit. It seems about 40 feet deep.
Oh.
I just got the shit turned up under the desk and I moved my foot and touched him. I almost had a fucking heart attack. When you were describing a pit. Like
So there's a drop,
Oops.
but then for us to kind of scooch our way around.
Yeah, with a little bit of work, you could scooch across this kind of corner.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy to go first.
okay.
Roll me an acrobatics check, please.
Fuck. Oh no, that's not good for me. Woo. I said a hip hop, a hip hip.
Do I cast guidance?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
So you get an extra D4 on that roll.
Let me go.
Oh, yeah.
Love.
I forget.
Just on who?
Yeah, just roll a D4 and add it on top.
Guidance.
16.
16. Okay, your hoof slips a little as you're kind of making your way across, but you manage to make your way over.
It slips. My God, this check's gonna be rough.
Can Sinza kind of put her arm out as the others are coming across as like another?
You can give them a help action and give them advantage. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make my acrobatics. And what's that? Like it's like roll with advantage.
Advantage, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if I die, it's all Sinza's fault. Got it. Cool.
Yep, 100%.
Okay, let's hope that gets better. I'm gonna switch my dice. Fuck this.
Oh boy.
What'd you get?
So I rolled a 2, and then I rolled a
Uh-huh.
5.
Use my reaction to try and catch her.
Sorry.
Can I use my reaction to try and catch her?
As Ymir is making her way over, she takes your hand, puts her foot out, completely misses the ledge, and goes straight into the pit. And you are suddenly kind of dragged to the edge of the pit, and you are clinging onto her, as she is dangling over a 40-foot drop.
Since it brings her other hand down to like kind of grasp at the edge, and is just going to use as much as she can to try and pull Ymir up.
Athletics check for me, please.
It's so cocked. 15?
15, yeah. You're able to, like, pull her up with some effort. She's bloody heavy because of the armor she's wearing,
I'm thick.
but you are able to draw her up and pull her up back up onto the side.
Since kind of like puts her hands on your shoulders. You good?
I hate it here. I don't want to be here anymore. There is too many holes where they shouldn't be. I just do not like it.
Lyre? Since I kind of puts hand out.
Sure.
I cast light on his
Yeah.
face.
It's a touch spell, bitch.
Nightmare.
All right. Lyre's gonna look at himself and be like, okay, I got this. And I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. So
Plan,
acrobatics, was it?
please.
Advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. 17, 18 total.
Bullshit.
You are quite live, and it means that getting across is pretty easy, and having Sinza's hand to kind of grab onto makes it a nice, smooth trip over for you.
Okay. Lovely.
Okay.
Shall we carry on? Actually, I've been running forward a lot. I'm going to let you guys sort of take the lead.
I'll go.
These semi-slime covered hallways are thin, a little
This is a slime.
claustrophobic.
Can I make a
wanna go
perception check, please, or investigate to determine probably the best route?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Yeah. I'm using my sound. Uh, 21.
So you kick a rock next to you and kind of lean down, pick it up, and then just drop it. And you listen to the echo. You listen to the stone sound kind of bounce off of the walls on each direction. It seems like these two both join into the same area. Given the sort of angles of the of the hallways themselves, it seems likely that they can join at some point.
Am I able to hear anything? Like, which path is safer? Is there like a...
You hear the metal kind of echo of a pipe, like directly in front of you, and then nothing in the other direction.
That's not ominous. Shit. Can I make an investigation if I go down this way?
If you'd like.
$22.
So, what are you looking for particularly?
I'm looking for, because if I'm aware that they all can join in one spot, what's the difference between the two paths? Why take the one to the left when I can take it to the right? Which one would be safer? I'm listening to, I'm listening or feeling for any signs of, I don't know, there's a gelatinous cube earlier. Is this path moist? Is it sticky? Is there...
The sound of the stone dulls into soil at one point, likely where some of the roots have peeled through the wall again. There doesn't seem to be anything that you can figure out from sort of your deductive skills, I suppose, that would be considered a threat in either direction.
Okay. We'll go straight ahead then.
Lead the way. And as expected, you find a large kind of clump of roots that are growing through the ceiling and down onto the floor, that are dried and old, and a little bit of soil underfoot.
Okay. Nothing strange about that. Gonna be very careful. Just make my way down the path.
You kind of hold your hand against the wall and run it over the stone, feeling your way through with relative ease. It doesn't seem like anything out of the ordinary. Slimy, as expected.
Okay. We'll go. Well, I touched the wall and I recognize there's a path going down here, correct? I just want to make sure I'm playing fair. Okay. And then I recognize there's a gap here.
the sound of the footsteps opens up into a larger space. You gather that you've walked into a room.
Oh shit. Okay.
Mm.
Is there anything cool, guys?
The two of you almost immediately notice in the center of the canal is a large wooden chest that is sunk underneath the sewage, covered in a thick layer of algae.
There's a very conspicuous-looking chest that's tempting in the middle of the sewer, randomly, where there's been gelatinous cubes and gargoyles.
Okay. But, okay.
So Ymir,
Okay.
there
But
could be gold in there.
I'm going in, boss. I'm going in. Some of them.
Ymir, as you step down onto the water, you stand above it.
Okay. Is there anything I can determine that this might be a trap? Give a blind girl a chance.
As you kind of tap your foot on the water, you're still getting a vibration as if it is the floor, and you can feel the weight of this chest directly underneath you. Other than that, it doesn't seem like there's anything else in this room. You can feel sort of the pipes. You can hear them rushing. You can hear the kind of gentle bubbling of the sewage underneath your feet. Other than that, nothing.
Do I have any rope on me? Do I have anything? I want it to just be a mimic, so when I pick it up, like, oh, it just. Does anyone have any, like, is there anything here that I can fashion to, like, a branch, a stick, a loose pipe, so I can just fish it out?
You've seen a few, like some of the ropes with the skulls attached to them. There's some ropes kind of dangled around this area, but not in this room.
Damn.
Doesn't seem like there's anything here.
I could get it out of the water, but I'd be expending a large spell.
I swear to God, Tobes, if there's nothing in there, and I take this ring off, I'm gonna go in this water, and I'm gonna smell like shit. There better be something cool in there, or I'm gonna kick your ass.
Like I said, Ymir, I can get it out. It's just... it's a big spell. I won't be able to use again.
Do you want me to test it first to make sure it's worth our while?
Yeah. Can you, like, I don't know, slap it, say something nice
Okay.
to it?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I can slap and say something nice to it. That's what it wants. Sinza just pulls her axe off her back and just, like, kind of muttering some stuff under her breath. Just very carefully, as much reach as she has on her axe. She doesn't trust this. She doesn't like it. She's like, yeah, big chest and a random area. No. She just pokes the side of the chest, just gingerly with the end of her axe.
It makes a dull kind of thud, as if it's your axe hitting wood.
Get it.
How deep is it? How deep is it?
It's maybe about 5 feet deep.
Ymir, that's almost as tall as you, dog.
Listen, Dick, I'm trying my best here.
Ymir, not Ymir. Sinza, roll me an intelligence check, please.
Oh, it's because I'm dumb, huh?
Yes.
Intelligence? The fuck? I'm smart. Wait,
Smart.
that's so cool.
Smart, but set up the last two tracks.
Nat 20. Okay.
Nat 20 for 24.
24. So as you kind of look at the chest, you look at your axe, you think, I could probably lever this out if I wedge my axe in deep enough into the top of it. And then just kind of pull it out using the weight of the axe itself.
I could probably just lever it out of here if you guys want. Just
Do we
wedge
know-
my axe into the top.
Well, how well made is your axe? Because it could snap it depending on the weight of the chest, and also if it is concealed by a gelatinous goo.
With everything that I know about my axe, Toby, has it ever like faulted me?
You've never had any trouble with this axe.
You don't have performance issues.
No, I have faith.
Okay.
Yeah, Sinza's just gonna swing it, spin in her hand, and then just chop it down onto the top of the chest.
The axe wedges into the top of it quite deeply, about halfway into the blade, and you kind of give it a couple of cursory kind of wiggles. This thing is lodged in deep. It takes a little bit of jimmy rigging, kind of pushing the handle against the edge of the canal, but you're able to lever it out and onto the side. And it's this sticky, algae-covered chest.
Okay, Ymir, Sinza gets to open this, and if there's gold, Sinza gets it. We've learned about your sticky fingers.
I mean, I'm happy to share.
That's
no
fine,
issue.
but you have first glance in touch of the gold if there is gold. Right, Ymir?
Yes, of course. Mhm. Yep, absolutely. That was in character, by the way.
'Cause I saw Jade as soon as this thing came out of the water. Jade was like, "Huh."
This is...
Is there a lock on it or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna step away from...
Is there any...
Sin's about to get munched on.
I love it. Oh, y'all were like, yeah, get the chest. Now that it's out of the water, y'all are like, no, fuck that. Fuck's sake. You fell right into our trap. Is there any like markings on it or anything like that I can see, or does it just look like a regular chest?
It just looks like
We're
a standard
paranoid.
chest.
Holy shit.
We played D&D.
You are, oh
what
my
do you
god.
mean?
It looks like a standard chest, now with a giant axe kind of divot in the top of it.
I'll open it. Like,
No. Can I look into like through the axe divot?
oh my god.
Motherfucker,
a-
are you guys serious?
As you like look into it, you can see kind of a sparkle of something shiny. And you see what looks like
Crash
you see what looks like cloth of some kind. It looks a little damp in there, but you know, as expected, it's been sat in the sewage for who knows how long.
So it just kind of puts her claws like in between the wood, just kind of pulls it open, just kind of looks in.
In the inside, you find 36 gold pieces,
Hey.
Oh, cool.
84 silver pieces,
Oh, cool.
and
Hey.
22 copper,
Oh.
Oh, that's it.
and a cloak.
She kind of takes it out and flicks it.
It is soaked
She flicks it.
and
She flicks the wood right.
as you Sinza, as you flick it, an unnatural wind seems to just blow across this cloak, and it
Oh.
billows out.
You
briefly
son of a
before
bitch.
settling.
What is it?
I know exactly what it is.
I'm not familiar. I don't usually wear a cloak or familiar. Would one of you like it? I'm gonna split the golden stuff evenly, but
Toby, would I have read about anything like this before?
I'd say it's a pretty standard magic item.
I'm a rich
so
bitch.
you
Can I roll?
If you'd like, yeah.
What a roll.
If you want to roll.
Sinza, may I?
sure.
Lyre's gonna take the cloak and wrap it around Ymir's neck
Okay.
and tie it. Ymir,
As you do, it
strike a pose
clamps.
for me.
Ymir hits the whip, and as she does, the cloak billows dramatically, and you watch it as it flicks this spray of sewage behind her. Yeah,
This is a cloak of billowing. It's a rather simple magical item, more for the dramatic flair than anything else.
Oh, good, because I'm like really gay. Oh, this will help.
May need a wash first.
Ymir, as you kind of adjust it around your neck, you realize it's not coming off.
That's precious.
Ymir, can I have the cloak back?
Ah! Wow! Ah! Stupid skill wizards! Last! First!
Share the load, Ymir.
As you're like trying to pull it off, it's just not coming off. Whilst it is attached to you, Ymir, you have disadvantage on all of your charisma checks.
Oh, she was never a charismatic bitch
You
to begin with.
smell like shit.
Do I at least get to the
You do. You get to like as you like flick a hand up, it billows again, and again there's this another kind of spray of sewage behind you. And as you kind of do, you get the gist that if someone was stood behind you, maybe this wouldn't be a particularly pleasant experience.
Perfect. Gotcha. Cool. Thank you.
So for your reference, anyone stood within a 10-foot cone directly behind you will take 1d4 of acid damage if you activate the cone.
Yo, that's actually kind of sick, though.
Okay. I go right here. I do it.
I move out of the fucking way. I've been blasted with fire enough already.
As you do, like you very, very quickly skedaddle out of the way, Lyre, as this fucking spray of acidic sewage goes in your direction.
Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry.
You know what? That's fair. I locked a cloak around your neck.
These pipes on the other side of the like water here, are they like an open fixture?
Open in what manner?
Like if I can stick my hand in and see if there's anything in there.
No, they seem to be connected on like to the stone.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do.
Okay. We're gonna take a quick break.
Yes.
Yay.
So we're gonna take a 10-15 minute break. Yeah.
Okay.
Cloak of billowing that is cursed. So that you can't touch. Right, so you are stood in this room. What are you guys doing?
Should we go back the way we came, since we know that way is safe?
There's another hallway down here. If you want to check that out before we head back the other way.
Sure.
Okay.
Lead the way. Ymir.
Try to. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I have like 3 different monitors, and I just realized I have 2 of them open at the same time. So I'm like, I'm doing my best.
Can I help you? Why are you screaming?
Can I make an investigation as we continue further?
Yeah, you can.
Shit, my fucking stat block. God damn it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna be very careful at first. I'm gonna do investigation. 12.
So you're kind of running your hand along the wall again, in order to kind of follow the path round. You can hear a gentle movement ahead of you, and by the sounds of it, it's Ollie. You've done a big loop.
Oh, fuck.
Hi, Ollie.
Hello.
Ollie.
Did you find a way out already?
No, we just did a loop.
Are you okay?
Yeah, we
Okay.
bought a gargoyle and
Do you want to see
Oh.
Ymir's new
And they're
cloak?
kind of they're looking at Ymir like, what are you wearing?
I am blind woman.
Okay, it looks very stained. Do you want to wash it first, or
immediately start slapping him.
Not
Not
is
at
there
them.
anyone behind?
Who's behind me? No one.
I think directly next to you is Lyre.
Huh? She was behind me. I didn't know she was there. God damn it.
Lyre, make me a dex save.
5.
You get sprayed with a splash of sewage for 1 point of acid damage.
Sorry, Lyre, did not see you. I'm too cool.
That's the word.
I'll probably wash it later.
Did we want to check out this door that we found? I think.
I thought you said that was a bad idea.
No, I said we might come back to that.
Okay.
Does Kaiden look pretty bad?
Kaiden looks cleaner than they did. It seems that Ollie's been trying to tend some of the wounds. They've wrapped up a few of them with bandages. Kaiden just looks tired, pale.
Hold on, let me get their consent real quick. I'm gonna open up my Discord real quick.
Come on.
Hey, Dex, can I have out-of-character permission to draw a symbol on you in character? Can I draw a cat on you?
For context, audience, Dex is in the cold. He's just busy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just listening in.
As you guys go over, I'm gonna draw a cat face on your face. Are you cool with that?
With what? What are you drawing this on with?
I'll find something. Find like some mud or some. I don't have like a feather quill on. I don't have ink. Oh wait, I'm blind. Right. Oh, that's right. Can I make a perception check to use my echolocation to find?
Ymir, I have ink.
Can I see your ink real quick? Just, it's really important.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Stop that. What are you doing?
I'm doing. Don't worry. It is ancient clerical sigil.
I just cleaned it up.
is-
Oh, you know what?
Ollie, it is a sigil of protection from the Asmothian people. Cat face. Okay. Continue on, Ollie.
It kind of looks like a cat. It's just kind of Ollie's just kind of frowning and looking at it.
I'm gonna run back to my friends. Guys.
Okay, you kind of skedaddle.
Oh shit, did I take the wrong way? Oops. Okay. I'm joining my friends. I'm gonna hand Lyre the ink. Get out. Thank you.
No worries.
Okay.
You opening the door?
Is it locked or is it unlocked?
Nope.
It's just unlocked.
Yeah, looks like you can just push it open.
Can I make an investigation on that, boss?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Nah, don't even.
Are you
bother
looking for
asking
traps?
me. Nope. That was the.
You just kind of run your hand over it. You can feel the carving of the prayer over it.
Prayer? Oh, perfect. I pray. Oh, good heavens. What the fuck is that? Oh, no.
Oh Jesus.
I'm sorry.
In the center of the room is a large shattered stone circle.
Oh.
It is clearly arcane in nature. There were sigils carved into this stone, but it has been destroyed thoroughly. And then 4 coffins across the room.
Oh.
Any way for me to discern what religion this belonged to?
Entum is the god of death, the shepherd of death. So they are a minor deity. They don't tend to have specific followers, but they tend to have a chosen or a handful of chosen of shepherds, usually death clerics, who assist in moving people from Saemyth, the land that the land of spirits that Ymir can see into the afterlife.
Oh.
They're a very peaceful kind of entity. Not many people really talk about them, but they are often referenced when it comes to funerals and sort of things like that. Lyre, with your magical capabilities, as you walk into this room, you can feel kind of a tingle of leftover magic here.
Leftover? Can you get it to go?
I don't know. I would need to look closer at the runes.
Doors open.
Is there anything in the room?
Lots of spider webs. Other than that,
Going off what I saw earlier, is there a big old spider in the room?
you can't see anything in the room other than the coffins and the stone circle.
Nothing on the roof.
Nope.
Okay, who wants to make Toby feel real bad?
Look, I am sort of here for this. Ancient magic, this could be that, and I am curious.
You know what? Lyre, you're a good friend of mine. I'm gonna step forward. Go in. Anything for the homie. Anything happen?
Nothing happened.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Lyre, you're a good friend of mine. I totally moved in there in the hopes that something would strike me down and it'd be really hilarious. For research.
Lyre's kind of like not listening to you. Sorry, Ymir.
It's perfect.
As he walks in, he pulls out his spell book and like traces a few familiar symbols you've seen him do before. I'm going to cast Detect Magic in this room.
I need to check what kind of magic it is, so give me a hot second. You sense the faint kind of leftover of conjuration.
Conjuration, you say? Interesting. What do you think?
So you're
Thank you.
familiar now.
Yes. Oh, I need to get Lyra familiar. All right. So here's the play. Can I walk up to these? Just because my hands are full right now. Can I walk up to the runes around the table? Can I like try and start connecting some of the runes back together?
Roll me an Arcana, please. Would you like me to roll for you?
No, I got it.
Your hands are a little
It's fine.
tied.
I got it.
Yeah.
That's not bad. 19.
19, okay. As you begin kind of translating some of these runes, they are written in primordial. And you're kind of making your way across them and translating them one by one. With your eyes of the runekeeper, it doesn't take much effort. They don't seem to spell out anything coherent, but as you're kind of putting them together, you're able to register this was once a teleportation circle.
Wow.
So this was once used as a method of travel, likely underneath the city, but you don't know where it goes, and you don't know why to here specifically.
I'm gonna write down the ritual runes, I guess, for this teleportation circle, and keep them in my book. The pattern and everything of it.
I will note down what you can read in your notes.
Yes, thank you. This was a teleportation circle. This was used as a method of transport. People came here regularly.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the people who are buried here.
Guess there's one way to find out. Maybe nameplates.
DM, can I see any
Yeah.
spirits?
You can. There is a spirit sat on top of one of the graves across the room from you.
Where?
They are heavily armored. Give me a hot.
Yeah, sorry.
He's fighting.
Okay, Lyre, in your notes is what you can read of the teleportation circle. So you see on this far one over here, Ymir, there is a figure dressed in plate armor with a halberd at their side, sat and kind of standing almost like vigil, looking out across this room. From what you can see of their face, they have this dark purple tinted skin, long ears, silvered hair that kind of curls underneath the helmet, and they are unmoving.
Have they noticed us?
Seems like they have, but they're not turning their head to look towards you.
While Lyre is doing his thing, I'm gonna approach.
The figure turns its head as you get close to it.
Can I cast Speak with Dead with it?
Yeah. Atta girl.
Okay, if you'd like to.
Yep. I'm gonna.
Toes like fuck.
No, I was trying to remember whether or not you'd used it today already.
I have
But
not.
you've never spoke to the figure that has been following you.
No. Oh, she's still she's still there.
She is still there.
Oh fuck. Okay. I'm gonna go over to this figure, and when I finally confirmed that this guy was like actually here, sorry, I forgot that I pet my cat and I just touched my eyes. I'm allergic. I'm gonna relay that to the group, and I'll be like, there's someone here.
You've never met someone of this species before.
I've never met or seen anyone like them before. This is Ymir clearing their eyes, and also me clearing my eyes.
Sinza kind of slowly moves away over to Ymir. Did you want to ask them about this place? About
Well,
possibly a way out, or?
potentially, but I figured since I let you know that it will be like a group thing.
Sure.
Lyre?
I mean, could give us some answers.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead.
The head of the spirit kind of looks in your direction and makes eye contact with you, and they have these pale white grey eyes. They're quite pretty, elven in nature, it seems.
I'm gonna first do a wave, not that it matters. The first I'm gonna ask is, who are you?
I am Senna Flametongue.
What is this place?
My grave, and the graves of my brothers.
She looks at the rest of the party because she asked 2 questions.
You could ask
Maybe.
where her brothers are, or his brothers are, since you can't see
I think they're buried with them.
Can you see them?
What's that?
You can't see any other spirits in this room other than the one following you, Ymir,
yeah.
the ones following Sinza, and the figure in front of you.
No, it's just their brothers aren't around. But that could also mean that they just passed on, maybe?
I'm gonna walk up to the other caskets and just start looking around.
Some of them look damaged. You can't read the first names of most of them, but they all read Flame Tongue as it's the last name on each of these. You can see corpses through the ones that are damaged, like skeletons buried with rusted armor.
Anything shiny?
God damn it.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Okay, I guess my third question is, I'm gonna ask Lyre. Lyre, do you know what that magical thing was in the center?
So it's a teleportation circle. The best I could make out was sorry, let me get this journal back up. The best I could get out of what the runes wrote were deep travel, far in the blank, connecting the divot, surface, and under the earth. That's all I got.
Would you like me to ask them about what you...
If you could ask them what the runes spelled out or said for their teleportation circle.
Can you tell me what the runes said?
Deep below the ground, travel made possible far in the earth, connecting the divide between the surface and under the earth to the Underdark.
Oh.
Can I get that one more time, Toby? Just can I?
Deep in the ground, travel made possible far in the earth, connecting the divide between the surface and under the earth, to the Underdark.
Between the surface and the earth,
Yeah.
connecting to the Underdark. Okay. I have no questions about that yet. I'm kind of confused.
Did you want to ask them if they know the correct route out of here? Or further?
I have to be careful because I know they're cryptic about it, so I have to phrase my words. Can you show us the way out?
They stand up. And Ymir, you can hear the echo of their elven plate as they their feet touch the earth, and they pull up their halberd. And they're clearly a soldier, the way that they hold themselves. They are a guard of some kind, and they begin to walk. The rest of you see this light appear in front of you. This sort of blue, faded, dull light as it begins to move out of the room.
I think it's showing us the way out.
Okay.
Sure.
There was nothing in the coffins, Toby.
Nope.
Cam, still there?
robbing her brothers as we're in her fucking
Yes.
coffin.
Have you fucking met me? I'm desperate for knowledge and loot.
And loot. Loot especially.
Oh no, which way?
Bye, guys.
I don't know. I didn't get the fucking.
Down this way.
I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay.
It's another broken brazier. I don't trust this.
And he stands next to this door.
Ew.
I have one more question to ask, correct?
Hmm?
Help!
She's stuck. We don't ever see that. We don't see Sinza ever again.
I can't.
Assistance!
I can't see in the dark.
I think I'll do this then. Sort of seeing as how this spirit had helped them. Just gonna ask if there's anything you could have done differently in life. What would you have done?
I would have eviscerated the convent before they got out of hand.
Do I know about the convent? Do I know what they are? What?
You can roll me a history check if you'd like.
Yeah, let me see. I mean, like, I love that. Yeah, down with the separation of church and state. You know, I vibe with that. I just need to make sure. 25.
𝘏𝘪𝘵𝘵𝘬𝘭𝘥.
Yeah, so the convent is a vampiric clan, specifically in the Underdark, specifically underneath 𝘏𝘪𝘨. They've set up their territory under there. They are under the command of 𝘏𝘪𝘵𝘵𝘬𝘭𝘥. They have an overseer in the right hand and left hand who do as the elder commands. And by the sounds of it, they're the people working with the Sanguine.
Oh, fuck.
Gotcha. Okay. And I think that's all the questions I can ask.
Brain blast.
The figure kind of fades as they reach the door and finish the questions, and the light fizzles out.
Yeah. After that, Ymir's gonna open the door.
It's locked.
Fuck.
As you look at the door, you can see a series of symbols on the door.
Oh.
Gee, I wonder what symbols pulls out book from earlier.
Let me quickly find. This is what you see.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh.
So it should be under wall cipher in your handouts.
3, 4.
Now we enter. The party are going to be trying to figure this out for a while, so they're going to be quiet.
Let me get a pen and
2,
paper.
7.
Yeah, I'm Ymir right now, so I'm just gonna be.
You run your fingers over it,
Oh.
and you can feel the symbols as well.
Oh, well, I just wanted an excuse to be lazy, but yes, absolutely, 100%. Oh, that's a lot of symbols. Oh, that's a lot of symbols.
The problem is that you can't read the cipher, Ymir. So you can like feel the symbols, but you don't know how to translate them.
Cool. I'm just gonna
Okay,
sit right here. Chill.
The symbols. Is there like a lock or anything that associates to them? If we can figure out what it is.
There is a code, sort of a series of numbers that they have to fill in underneath it. In player reference, I will put the images for these for you, so you have them on your person.
I guess, maybe, potentially. Fuck it. God, this is gonna be something, Toby. My God.
Now that you've found a way out, are one of you going to go and pick up Ollie and Kaiden?
No, we leave them.
I can go. Go get them.
So whilst you take a seat, I'll just expedite it and move them manually, as they are pulled through here. Takes a little bit of effort to carry Kaiden, with a pair of whiskers and a little dot of ink on his nose, looking a surprisingly cat-like. So Lav's put in chat what she thinks the second number is.
900. How the fuck did you get that? I'm so confused.
So I did it from highest to lowest. So if you add, say it's like 9,000, and then you've got like 800, and then you've got.
Are you adding
like
all the numbers
60?
in thing together,
No.
or?
So you put them, you put them in like a line. So you put your highest number, and then you line them up along like that. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay.
So work out the for what Lav has put. She's put 9,938 for the second number. So you have a 9,000 number, you have a 900 number, a 30 number, and an 8 number, and they all connect into one sigil.
So you have like a 4-digit code, and then you just add the smallest numeral next to the second, next to the third. I can do the second one as well.
First one I got 320, 700, and 4,000.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
3,
20,
27.
3, 20, 700, 4,000.
So 4,723.
I guess.
Okay. You gonna go put those into the door?
Sure.
I'll
So
show
as
you how
kind
I
of-
did it in a bit, Odin.
As you kind of flick through the numbers and pull it in,
My
door
God.
unlocks.
Okay. Ymir indoors. It's just fucking. I'm going. Like-
Sinza will help Ollie carry Kaiden.
So as you begin to make your way through, and up through this gap, it starts to get well lit. There are lanterns lit along this path. The grime begins to lessen somewhat, and you can hear in the distance the sound of chatter, talking.
Ah, fuck.
As you begin to pull in to a large open space, and Ollie smiles. I think we've made it. I think this is the divide.
Oh,
New map. Oh shit. Hey, wait, text us a new screenshot.
Holy fuck.
As you pull into the divide, you see this gigantic open space, brimming with people and noise, and it's pleasant. It's a nice change. It still smells bad down here, but you're starting to get used to the smell now that you've been down here for so long. There's like lots of rivers of sewage that are kind of passing through, but it seems that they've been mostly filtered out. They have more of a look of algae and plant life that are growing in the water. Lots of bridges, wooden rickety bridges that connect platforms in the sewer. There is a huge tavern in the center of this place. Everything is lit with a semi-green glow, lanterns dotted around, and you can see people going about their business.
Sinza kind of turns to Ollie. Who would we need to speak to about staying here for a couple days? Or
Yes, well, I can take you to the dais from here. I know where it is, and the Green Fig is always a good place to rest. But for the time being, we can take we can take Kaiden to the dais if that's what you'd like.
yeah, I think so.
And they begin to lead you across and down a variety of different passageways through the divide. You notice that there are a lot of kind of almost like slums of people have set up little camps here, little bedrooms, little houses. There are many different types of people here that you're not used to seeing. You see goblins, you see hobgoblins, you see drow, you see dwagar. There are people that are often not welcome on the surface or cannot be on the surface for their own reasons. At one point, you see somebody with a kind of a lot of fur across their face and almost like a wolven look to them that you'd assume to be some level of a lichen. There are humans, Elenians, elves, dwarves, all sorts of people down here, all looking a little rough around the edges, but going about their business as they would usually. It's almost like its own city down here. And no one even bats an eye in Ollie's direction, despite them not wearing their usual facade. It seems like Ollie's quite a common sight down here, as they do live down here. As they pass through a variety of these sort of walkways, and they bring you to a large kind of stone building, half integrated into the wall. You are brought in, as I quickly change the setting here. You are brought into a well-lit monastic-style building. But there is a little bit of chatter as people are sat down to eat. A yellow carpet underfoot as you step inside. And Ollie kind of spreads their arm out as they got the other arm around Kaiden. Right, welcome to the dais of the Long Dark. If anyone questions you, you're here with me, so you'll be fine.
You mentioned you had healers and things like that. Would one of them be able to have a look at Kaiden, make sure he's okay?
Yes. We'll bring him into my quarters, and we'll get the healers to come and help from there. And Ollie kind of steps into this room and offers to put Kaiden down on the bed. As Kaiden's rested on something other than a stone floor for the first time in a while, Ollie begins chattering to somebody dressed in sort of a yellow uniform with sort of a gold sash across their chest. They all have this semi-runic symbol emblazoned on their kit, embroidered on their coat, and they're covered in a copper gold kind of material on their fingers, ear cuffs, variety of different sort of jewelries. Of all things, it seems that Ollie looks a little out of place in their sanguine uniform. This isn't their usual kit, but the other people in the dais seem to smile and seem happy to see Ollie. And Ollie sort of tells them, we need some assistance. And a young man with sort of curly ginger hair, quite skinny looking half elf, comes and sits down next to Kaiden, and begins to kind of question you on what happened. And as you relay what the Sanguine have been doing, his face goes from a semi-cheery smile to a frown of concern. Yeah, well, they'll be all right in our care. Don't you worry. If you want to stay here, you're welcome to. But I'm just going to be taking care of your friend here for a little while. I'm sure he'll be fine. We got some really good people here. We got a good couple of alchemists who can fix him up real good. And he smiles at you. He's trying to make you a bit more comfortable, it seems.
Sinza kind of just offers the smile back. Just until I think he's on his feet, maybe a couple of days of recovery. I appreciate you helping.
It's fine. My name's Harley. It's nice to meet you.
Harley, nice to meet you, Sinza.
Kind of offers a hand. I help with the medical side of things. Not much of a cleric, but I do surgery and things like that. So I'm more of like a practical medicine kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to stay here, I'm sure we could talk to the boss. Or maybe if you'd rather kind of get out there and have a look around. The Divide's a big place, and I'm sure you know your way back now. I wouldn't worry about leaving him with us. He's in good hands.
I might just check on my friends. I'll be right back. And Sinza kind of
Sure thing.
steps out to see where the others are.
I'm just sort of posted up against the wall, just waiting.
They've got people here who can make sure Kaiden's okay.
Good.
We're welcome to stay for a couple days, maybe check in with the boss first, but
I personally don't feel comfortable staying here. Ollie, I have no doubt, will report.
I know the Divide like the back of my hand. If you want to stay somewhere else, I'm sure I can find you. It might be a good idea to lay low. Just for a little bit. I will stay here with Kaiden. I have to do a report to Redheart anyway. I'll let her know that you're here. And if you're coming in and out, I suppose, if you're coming to see Kaiden, then no one's going to stop you on the door, let's say. And if you need anything, I'm sure we'll do our best to provide. But, the Divide is the market. If you need to find something, you'll find it here.
I just have, Ymir wrapping, her cloak and it's like a little blanket, and she's sort of huddled in the distance, just watching everyone, just, huddled up.
maybe we find somewhere to stay in the Divide. Hot meal, warm bath, maybe.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Cloak.
Yeah, Lyre's gonna head for the door.
Okay. Ollie heads back in to go and help tend Kaiden. But if you're heading back out into the Divide,
I think Sinza's just gonna take Kaiden's rocks and kind of tries her best to stack 3 on his little bedside table, and then puts the rest of them there for him, kind of brushing the hair out of his face. Way back, big man. And she's gonna follow the others outside.
as you step back out into the Divide, you're met once more with the bustling undercity of Sihonos. What are you up to?
Ollie mentioned there was a tavern that people were staying at. It's
The large building in the center.
yes.
Did That one.
Okay. Should we get a room and some food?
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So you guys head into the Green Fig. This place is run down, but not dirty. It's been through the walls. This place sees a lot of footfall. You see a large, gruff and heavy-set bald man stood behind the kind of tavern counter, with a plethora of scars across his form. He's got a large kind of eye patch over one side of his face, and very bright yellow eyes. And he kind of nods to you as you walk in.
Lyre's just gonna go sit down.
Okay, you take a seat. It's a nice atmosphere here.
I think Sinza will make her way up to like the bar, just kind of like gently place her hands on it and kind of like slide him back and forth, just a little nervous, I think. Hoping to get a room for 3, maybe hot bath and some food.
Room for 3, hot bath, food. Sure. And he kind of nods. How many nights?
Sinza kind of like puts her head, like chucks her head over her shoulder and looks at the others. 2 nights for the time being, or a night, and we can go from there.
Just go for the night for now.
Okay. Just the one night.
4 silver per head.
There it is.
Yeah, Sinza will just pay for the rooms.
So you put the silver on the counter. You notice that he puts on a glove and then picks the silver up, and puts it in a pocket on his side.
He's a wolf man.
Behind him, a large kind of furry creature appears from the doorway wearing an apron and a teeny little chef's hat. She's got gigantic ears, and this almost like monstrous face, a bugbear. And she kind of smiles and says, "I'm just putting dinner on, love. Be back in a minute." And he kind of turns, he's like, "Right." And she kind of skittles back into the kitchen. But as you take a seat down, and you finally rest your feet after being on them for so long in the ratways, a moment of peace. Ymir, at the spare table, the spare chair at your table, the spirit that's been following you takes a seat.
Oh fuck.
No thanks.
Is she just staring at him out of curiosity, just like void?
What the spirit?
Yeah,
is
I can't
looking-
see it. This is just Odin being a curious fuck.
Yeah. The spirit will like look over at Ymir occasionally and then kind of look around as if
Okay.
they're taking in the surroundings.
I was kind of hoping it was just like dead lock pants here, just like.
That's awful.
Fuck, I wish I could punch spirits. Ymir is remorseful. I'm not. Just like,
What a day, huh?
Yeah.
Ymir clearly bruised and battered. I feel great.
You smell like shit, Ymir. As you're kind of taking a seat,
No.
as you're taking a seat, the bugbear woman appears at your table with 3 large plates of it seems like a beef stew and rice, and places them down on the table. And she grins and says, "Hi, I'm Carly. It's nice to meet you. If you want any drinks, you just let me know, okay?"
Thank you, Carly.
I'll
Have a
grab a
good
mead,
stay.
please.
Of course, of course. Any other drinks?
Just water for the table would be great.
Just water,
Um,
of course. And you, my dear, and she places a hand
Do you have
very
coffee?
gingerly on Ymir.
It froze.
Coffee?
It fucking
Yeah, froze like coffee.
Yeah,
Do you have coffee? Asking for a friend.
I can find some coffee, I'm sure.
I have 4.
If I have that much, then sure.
And she skittles away. She's about 6.5 feet tall, wearing this dainty little lacy apron and the teeny weeny chef's hat. And she skittles back into the kitchen, and comes back out with a mead, a large like sort of pitcher of water and some cups. And then kind of places a hand on you again, Ymir, and she's like,
Just getting your coffee for you, darling.
I love them. I love them so much.
she skittles back into the kitchen.
So, I guess this is where I go, right? I told you. After I help you find Kaiden, I'll go.
Do you still want to go?
It's not that I want to go, it's just that I'm not trusted. I understand you've only known me for a couple of days. But you took the word of a stranger over someone you fought alongside. Someone who has taken deadly damage for you. And that hurts. I know I can get a little bit obsessed and strange when it comes to magic, and I won't deny that. I've worked my entire life to achieve what I have.
I don't think my assumptions were fair. And I apologize. I know that words don't mean a lot, and for me actions mean more, but you saved my life multiple times over the span of the last 48 hours. I am sorry, Lyre, for what I said.
I appreciate that. Ymir, get it out of your mouth.
Time to take the cloak off.
It just tastes like sewage.
I'm a spiteful dog.
I'm happy to stick around. I will help where I can, and I will achieve what I want to achieve in the process of that. But when it comes to Ollie and the dais, my distance is probably best, or little interaction as possible. I have no doubt Ollie is reporting to her captain her thoughts about me exactly as we speak. And they are not positive. I don't have choice words for them either. But I want it to be known. If you ever question my loyalty or my views on things, I guess, don't take it from a stranger. Come to me.
I understand. Besides, I still owe you a favor, right?
You do. Now, Ymir, for that cloak, if you would like to sit still for 10 minutes, I can identify it. See what we're. God, you have such an intense stare. I can see if there's something wrong with it. But I am in the process of studying new magics, and I think there's a spell I could learn that could get that cloak off of you. It might just take me a little bit of time.
Carly appears again with a pitcher rather than 4 mugs, and sits it down in front of Ymir.
I'm sorry, darling. I've only got I don't have any mugs. So I put 4 cups of coffee in a big jug. Is that all right?
It's like Ymir looks at it. I would kill for you.
You know, you're not the first person to say that today.
Thank you, Carly.
She smiles at you.
Just give me a tinkle if you need anything. I'm just gonna go prep your rooms. Don't mind Max. I know he's a bit intimidating at the counter, but he's lovely. I do promise.
And she skittles off, and you see her kind of leave through the doors up here.
I look over at Max.
This bald, scarred, eye-patched man is kind of drinking from a glass of whiskey and talking quietly to somebody else at the bar.
He seems like a sweetheart.
She said a tinkle.
Toby, can I make a perception check? What race is he? I don't want to be racist, but like, what is?
No, you want to try and determine his species.
Yeah.
Give me a nature check. Give me a nature check.
Racist.
Right?
It's good. It's good. What is it?
I'm assuming lichen because you put this glove on for the silver. I'm assuming.
It could be just like a vampire or something.
You're a vampire.
I could be taking a liking to him.
No, I'm not. Investigation. What was it? Nature? What am I
Nature.
doing?
Witch!
15.
What?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
15, sorry.
15. Taking a look at him, the only thing that really strikes you as abnormal from a human is the eye. The bright yellow eyes. They're almost like slitted like a cat.
Hey.
And as you take it in, you're kind of looking at kind of some of his features. He's got a couple of tattoos on him, wearing sort of a wife beater. And you can see
He's an Aussie.
lots of sort of tattoos of bears and spears and weapons. And you get the hint this guy is probably a werebear.
Fuck yeah, he is, dude.
Oh, that's sick. Fuck.
It's not. It's.
Mhm. Sinza kind of just like side eyes him, and then she just reaches for a mug, and I think she just drinks all of her meat in like a couple sips.
Damn, take a breath.
I'm good. God, I feel so much better after that. I'm good. Yeah, great. Awesome.
Carly just reappears out of nowhere. Despite being so huge, she is surprisingly quiet, and just sort of appears.
First room on the left as you leave those doors, darling. You got nice 3 beds that I've just set up for you.
Thank you. Bath. I am dying for one.
There should be one in there. But I'll get some hot water running just for you anyway.
You're an angel. Thank you.
And she's just such a joy, and heads off into the kitchen once more.
Well, what time is it, Toby? Do we know, being underground in the discombobulation?
You're not sure.
Ah, fuck.
It feels quite late. Given the time that you went into the ratways was quite late at night, you're thinking it's maybe like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Oh.
I might head upstairs. I kind of want to do a little bit of studying. I want to figure out how much this dust is worth as well. Is there anything you guys want me to identify before I hit the hay?
nothing from me.
No, Ymir.
The cloak.
The cloak.
Yeah, just take it off and hand it to me.
You fucking prick.
All right. Sit still. Don't move for 10 minutes. Lyre's gonna pull out a pearl and just cast Identify.
And you spend the next 10 minutes trying to identify this thing, and you identify it as a cursed cloak of billowing. When activated, the cloak billows dramatically behind you. However, it is soaked and stained with sewage. Anyone in a 10-foot cone behind you when activated takes 1d4 of acid damage on a failed dexterity save. The item cannot be unequipped without the use of a Dispel Curse spell.
Yep.
With those 10 minutes, could I say that Sinza went and had a bath?
Yeah, you go into the room. It is a lovely little room. The bed is maybe a little bit too small for you, since your feet kind of dangle off the end of it. But it's comfortable. It's more comfortable than you have been sleeping for a little while. It's definitely more comfortable than the floor of the hut that you had stayed in last time you had rested.
Yeah, I think Sinza kind of like looking like preened and like a lot more like presentable. She kind of comes out and takes a seat back at the table.
As you leave the room, something catches your eye. As you're kind of stood outside up here, there seems to be kind of a couple of walkways. There's a sign that says the foreman's office, and a large board with a bunch of wanted posters on it.
Oh, I want to see who's on the wanted board. I want to see.
Us.
Yeah. This is kind of like, just her curiosity gets the better of her, and she kind of wanders over just to like take a look. Or she's like probably like brushing some of her wet hair out.
So you see a variety of different bounties on the board. One of them particularly catches your eye. It's a vague shape
No.
of what you believe to be Kaiden.
Oh shit.
You see question mark, wanted alive, killed 𝘞𝘨𝘪𝘮 in cold blood, family wants payment. Masculine, Borrelanian, approximately 30 years old, shaved side hair, looks like a druid, not local. Last seen, the last drop in Stormfall.
Dex, are you there? Dex, did you mention anyone by this name? Ever?
You, Sinza, as you recall when you first came to the last drop in, somebody attempted to mug
we did kill him.
Kaiden, and Kaiden punched him so hard he died.
Wait, that's... Oh yeah, shit, we did. And Sinza sat there and had a cigarette and watched.
Yeah.
Oh. Can I take
There are a
the
few
bounty off the
interesting
board and put
names.
it in my pocket?
Are you trying to be subtle about it?
Yeah, absolutely. She kind of like leans up against the board and just...
Smooth.
pulls it down.
Can you roll me a stealth check, please?
Yeah. 12? 12.
12. You're not subtle, but luckily for you, there doesn't seem to be really that many people around, or nor anyone that seems to care. So as you pull it down, you kind of pocket it. There is another name on the board that stands out. It's kind of a large poster with red text rather than everything else. It says 𝘞𝘰𝘳𝘁, wanted dead, suspected vampire raid master for the convent. Manipulation or possession of the mayor, 𝘞𝘰𝘮𝘭𝘥, plague spreader. Masculine, sea elf, ? Unknown age, vampire. Blue tinted skin, weirdly tall. Yellow eyes, long white hair. Last seen, the Civic Union building in the Trade District.
Interesting. Since it's kind of looking over the names, do any of the names sound familiar at all? Just out of habit. She's just looking for familiarities.
Roll me a history check.
that's good. 19.
As you're kind of going through it, you see a picture of a young-looking elven woman with red hair, quite muscular. 𝘏𝘪𝘨-𝘧𝘢𝘯𝘵. The name rings a bell, but you can't place where from.
She's gonna choose on her lip a little bit. Is there a way for me to push to try and place it?
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Huh? Why are you doing that?
11.
Oh no.
As you kind of try to scour your mind for information, you feel something pushing back. You feel the mists of the Everdark pulling your memories away from you again.
She kind of snaps herself from it and kind of like leans her hand up against the wall, and this like deep sigh leaves her. She uses everything in her to not punch the wall.
Your blood is pumping. You can hear your heart pounding in your ears.
Kind of swears to herself and then makes her way back downstairs. Trying to like, she's going through her routine of calming herself, where she's like taking these kind of deep, labored breaths, kind of scratching at her neck a little bit, just like trying to ease out some tension that's growing there. Since I come downstairs and she looks heated, like she's trying to hide it, but she looks like frustrated. She kind of takes a seat.
So we figured out what Ymir's cloak is.
What is it?
So it's a cloak of billowing that has a acidic element to it, which is great. Just don't stand behind Ymir when they flick it. It's also cursed.
Is there a way to dispel it?
I'll take a remove curse spell, which I will be looking into, as I am the one that locked it around her neck.
Yeah. Did you know it was cursed before you locked it?
I did not. I should really
okay.
check
Can I
that
make
first.
an insight check?
Go for it.
Oh no. It's a 7.
Dude had no idea. Like,
That feels real bad.
dude thought he was smart, but so
minor inconvenience.
So to be completely honest with you, your ring, Ymir, is the first magic item I've ever really seen. I've only really read about magical items. So
Listen, do you want it?
I gotta the ring?
Yeah.
If you don't want it, sure. I mean,
Not here.
it could come in handy for any of us, but
Does it come off? Does it come off?
Yeah, it comes off.
Okay.
Yeah, it pops off.
You see him in. Oh.
With your finger.
Oh. With my. I'll hand Lyre the ring.
I mean, this could be good for any of us. We can pass it around the group if needed. He'll slide the ring on, so it's kept safe, but
Keep it safe.
I'm sorry. You said it's your first magic item you've ever seen?
yes.
Huh.
What?
You just seem so well versed in magic and the understanding of it that sometimes you say things and it surprises me a little bit.
In
'Cause you're
practical,
like, yes, magic, like amazing stuff. Like I know everything about magic, but like holding magic items is a rare thing for you.
So, in practicality, yes, I know quite a bit about magic. I've read about it for a very long time, since I was a child. So, reading about it and learning about magical items and what they can do and things that you could create, I know quite well. But this, as I've mentioned, is my first time really out and about, if you will. And the community I came from didn't really have any magical items that I had access to. So,
Was it your village that you mentioned? It's like a smaller commune?
yes.
Huh. How far is it from Sohonos?
So, it's a few, Toby, correct me if I'm wrong, it's a few days' travel to the southwest, I believe.
Yeah, it's about that.
Yeah, it's a little village called 𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘥. I don't know if you've ever...
𝘞𝘦𝘭𝘥. Have I heard of it, Toby? No.
No, it sounds obscure to you.
Hmm.
It's in the woods, kind of hidden
Oh.
away.
Secluded. Nice. I like it.
I guess you could say that, yeah. There's just a lot of people like myself.
So you want like a rite of passage kind of thing, like traveling, to try and like learn more, or
I guess you could say that. I'm figuring it out as I go.
aren't we all there?
I guess. Yeah. But speaking of that, and Lyre will slam his book onto the table. You kind of notice like it's gotten a bit thicker with everything he's been writing and like all the pages that have been shoved into it that you've given him about like wild magic and all that kind of stuff, and he'll place it. I have a lot of studying to do, especially if we are going up against sort of look around and lean in a potential lich. But there's things I want to try and figure out, and he'll also pull out the vampire tooth in the little jar and place it on top of the book. And there's things I want to accomplish.
And you think you can get that with a vampire tooth?
Maybe not this one, but it will be a good draft.
Good first draft. Gotta start somewhere.
I won't lie to you. You probably
Why
won't.
would you lie to me?
Yes. You probably won't like what I want to do
Well, now you have to tell me.
in time. Little bit by
Just that
little
I'm
bit.
not gonna like what you were gonna do. Of course, I'm gonna be curious about it.
Yeah, you can be curious. It's part of the mystery. But I have a lot to do. I also made Ymir a promise to help her with her goal. So,
The living longer thing?
yes.
Since kind of looks to Ymir. How many
She's-
copies has
She's in
Ymir
a coffee coma
consumed?
right now.
She's not there.
Not there. Oh, just
Well, I mean, that's good,
Hmm.
I guess.
How goes
You,
Silverline?
Sorry. As you're kind of talking, you realize there's like kind of a piece of paper on the table that seems to be a map of the market district down here in the Divide, with a list of kind of store names, and the one that stands out probably the most to you is the archive.
Lyre slams his hand on the map and just draws it over to him.
like a
Maybe
cat.
sleep first. We can go there tomorrow.
But the archive.
But they might be closed. It's like, what, 4 a.m.?
This place seems surprisingly busy for 4 in the morning.
This place seems surprisingly busy for 4 in the morning.
If it's also 4 a.m. I'm just saying sleep is a
I'm
good idea.
wide awake. He says, twitching, bags under his eyes,
Maybe
Jade?
just get a
burnt to a
couple
crisp.
hours.
How long do I have to take in order for my spells to like count right now? Like I just changed them.
8 hours. It's a long rest.
Fuck. So out of character, I can fix myself. I do have access to what's it?
The spell curse.
Remove curse. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can do it. I should take a long rest.
But you're gonna have to wait 8 hours. You're gonna have to sleep in it.
No.
But you will.
I'm gonna
You sleep
shower.
in the sewage
Ymir's
cloak.
gonna head upstairs to the room, shower, knock the fuck out. I'm long resting it. I'm sorry.
In the cloak.
Yeah,
I'll take the cloak off whilst you wash.
I mean,
but
I've had weirder
you do
kinks.
have a
It's
very
fine.
silky
It's
cloak.
cool. I'm Batman. I don't give a fuck.
my
I'm going
God.
upstairs.
Toby, in this time, can I also figure out how much that fine dust is worth and what kind of gem it was?
So you spend some time figuring this out. It seems like it was made of an amethyst of some kind.
Oh shit.
That has been ground up, and it is about 150 gold pieces worth of gem dust.
oh, oh, damn!
How much was it?
I did this when Ymir was upstairs.
150 gold pieces.
You just doing it in front of Sinza, just like counting.
Ymir smells it. Just comes sprinting down the stairs. Thunder.
Keep it in. Keep it safe.
Do not tempt me, Frodo.
Don't tempt me, Frodo.
On the map of the stores, you see a vague description of each place. You've got 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘐𝘮, which seems to be a cafe. Orny's Potions and Drafts, as is kind of in the name. The Archive, information brokering. Alchemical ingredients, again in the name. Seely's Haberdashery for anything you may want to wear, like soft clothing. The Lone Wanderer Adventurer's Supplies, anything the budding adventurer may need. Exotic fruits and flora imported from all over Sif. Spaff's Pumpkins, and then next to it is just written pumpkins. And the Charmer's Market, magic items.
I mean, I kind of want to go. Do you want to go?
Should we get Ymir first? Maybe she has a bit of gold, I think, and she's not the best at not spending it.
I think is Ymir's already gone to bed at this point, right?
She's going to have a bath.
Yeah, to have a bath
Oh.
first.
She's bathing.
Do you want?
Sinza's gonna go find Ymir.
Ymir is mostly naked, aside from the cloak, and is sat in the little bathtub.
The cloak
in
stays
the-
on during sex.
Sinza kind of like
It'd be funny.
walks out, opens the door. There's like no change of expression or anything like that. Like she doesn't see face, and she's like, "We're gonna go to the market. Do you want to come?"
I'm sorry. This is Ymir. So I like to think when you enter, she's just doing this. Can I help you?
Okay, seeing how much they float.
Yeah. She's like,
I caught me so off guard. I'm sorry.
can I help you? How do you just?
We're gonna go to the market.
Oh yeah, sure.
She's not breaking. No, oh.
Yeah, sure. She just like gets up, cloak still on. Let's go.
Sinza kind of like throws you a towel.
Oh,
It's actually a cursed towel. You can't get it off your face now.
Okay, yeah, she'll join.
I have a new mission in this campaign. Put every curse item we find on Ymir.
Fuck yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
God damn it. So you're all heading out after waiting a little bit for Ymir to get back into something a little less heavy than your full plate.
Yeah, she has a good
Just
tunic.
wearing sort of the gambeson and her clothes on.
Just her cloak,
No.
And as you head over,
bra and panties.
the market is in full swing. Despite it being 4 a.m, maybe time isn't perceived the same way down here.
Yeah.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
hardened criminal. Hardened criminal. I kicked the door in.
Don't kick the door.
Of
Magic
where?
items!
So there's
We're
like
going
a
to the other-
stand directly next to you with a bald-headed drow stood kind of in long purple robes with like absolutely covered from head to toe in arcane tattoos, bright
Oh.
blue eyes, beautiful, really, really very pretty. You don't know how old she is, but it doesn't seem to have any effect on someone of her kin. And she has a stunning kind of dual-headed cane under one hand that immediately you, Lyre, you notice is an arcane focus.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hi. I'm
Hi.
I'm sorry. Wow, the tattoos. I've never seen such fine arcane tapestries tattooed.
Thank you. It is a speciality of mine.
You do arcane tattoos.
I can do with enough work.
How? With what? Sorry.
She kind of underneath her
Lyre.
table pulls out this
Swords.
little box with a stick and poke kind of setup
Mhm.
where she would literally sit and hammer these tattoos
Okay.
into you.
What components do you need for that?
I usually carry the components myself. I just tend to charge a flat rate.
Right. Okay, sorry.
And whether or not you'd be capable of casting the spells that are imbued into it.
Right, no, of course. It was just if I had to get the components myself, that was another thing. What? Sorry, I'm going to turn to Sinza and Ymir. Sorry, this is fascinating. What can your tattoos do?
I have a variety of spells that they allow a person to cast a specific spell once per dawn. But it depends. If you bring me a spell scroll, I can usually inscribe it as a tattoo, if you would like.
Oh, okay. He's gonna turn to what? Wait, I have something. Hold on. Where's my inventory?
So, Odie, I've given you, I think. Have I just sent you all of them?
You sent me the Lone Wanderer.
Okay, so I didn't send you the right one. Cool. Okay, no, I don't want to. I want to share this one specifically. Show players that one. Okay. There's the store items for. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Well, that's the potions place. Give me a second while I send you the right one.
You're fine.
There you go. So that's all that the Charmers Market has available to it.
I can't see anything.
Okay, it has
Me
not
neither.
shown up. Show
We
players.
get it. You're blind.
Observer. Can you see it now?
No. Nothing is
Okay,
popping up
great.
for me. Sorry.
I'm gonna put in the store items. I'm gonna change the thing, so you
Oh, it just
should
popped up.
now be able to see it.
Where are we? Chalmers Market? Beautiful. Lyre's gonna go into his bag and he's gonna pull out the scroll of Chill Touch and look at Ymir and Sinza. I mean, did either of you want an arcane tattoo of this spell?
No, Lyre.
No, you go.
I want you to have the arcane tattoo.
Oh no, I will have plans for an arcane tattoo later. Trust me.
Oh,
I want to
Maybe-
think about it.
maybe we can get like a tattoo that says like BFFs for life or something. You know?
Yeah, you should do it.
No,
Why not?
See how it is.
I have a best friend.
You're not Ymir's best friend?
No, I have a best friend.
Better back. I'm going to drown myself now. I'm joking. Why not? Ymir's good. Ymir's gonna. Did I not loot like some weapons? I probably forgot to add that to my inventory. I think there's. Did I steal some shit? Or was that Felbrin? I forgot.
Okay. I'm just gonna look through these magical items really quickly because oh my god. Oh my god.
It's a handful of wands, a small figurine shaped like a raven, a good plethora of scrolls, and a small deck of cards in a finely wrapped arcane box.
No.
The link isn't working for me. Sorry, I'm just opening it up on.
Yeah, I closed the thing on X. I'm trying to find it again.
So in your journal entries, you should have store items that divide. You should be
Thank
able to
you.
reopen it from there.
Appreciate it. Charmer's Market. Fucking, I love that. Okay.
So for reference, there is a figurine of wondrous power that is shaped as a silver raven. There is a wand of magic detection, a wand of secrets, a wand of binding, first level spell scrolls, Witch Bolt, Infestation, and Dissonant Whispers. Second level spell scrolls of Shadow Blade, Alter Self, and Augury. And third level spell scrolls of Remove Curse, Blink, and Fear.
Any
And a
calm
deck of
emotions?
illusions. No.
Damn it.
Well, is there anything anyone sees that they might want?
Yes. A couple. I'm gonna go to. I have 200 gold on me.
How do you still have 200 gold?
I gave you the 200, and I had the 2 gems that were 50 each,
Right.
and then I had the 100
Sorry, I
gold
was just
coins.
genuinely curious because you've been throwing money out like it's
Oh
fucking
yeah,
nothing, so-
I'm a rich bitch. I know how much I got.
Rich bitch.
You
Get on
bougie
my
bitch.
yacht.
Yeah, I'm gonna get I'm gonna go to Orny's Potions and Drops. Oh, I just got that Orny.
Yeah, sure.
I'm feeling Orny. Can I get I'm gonna get with my 100 gold piece, I'm gonna get 4 flasks of holy water
Okay.
just to have. And let's see.
As you walk in, you can't see him particularly well, but you see a young halfling with glasses that make his eyes look far too big. Dark, scruffy hair. He looks a little unhinged, and as you ask him for the holy water, he's like, yes, okay, yes. And he just kind of grabs the holy water, slams it on the table. He's like, 100.
And I also get that. Do you also have a healer's kit?
Yes. And he just scuttles away, comes back, slams it on the table. 5.
Hearing this, 105 slams the gold coin, matching the
He
energy.
takes the gold, he's like, scrubbles it back into, like, pours it into a little pouch on his waist. Just like, yes.
Thank you.
Just with my possible experience, did she overpay for this stuff? Was it a fair price?
It was 25 gold pieces per flask of holy
Flask.
water.
Okay.
And then 5 for the healer's kit.
Okay, beautiful.
Do I add that to my, or is that something you can do?
I've done it for you.
Oh, thank you. Can
You do it so quickly, Tobes.
I'm terrified.
I am a speedy bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me.
Sinza kind of like tugs on Lyre's arm.
Ah,
Can we go to the archive?
give me one moment.
I'm already going to work. I fucked this.
I'm gonna talk to the drow again. Question. Your arcane tattoos. Can you do a tattoo of Find Familiar?
I can't imagine that'd be particularly hard. Yes, I could do that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can you do that now, or is that do I need to get the?
It will take a couple of hours, but
Okay.
I can do it. It will cost you 100 gold pieces. Is that all right?
That I can do. Can I also, on top of that, buy the spell Dissonant Whispers, please?
Dissonant Whispers, of
Yes.
course. So that, I believe, is 120.
So 60
No.
gold for the spell scroll. So
No, it'd be
160
60,
total.
yeah.
Yeah, 160 total.
160 total. Okay, so I'm going to pop that spell scroll in your... There you go.
Minus 160. So I'm down to 77 gold.
Okay, I've added that to your inventory.
I might, if it's okay with you, I might have a night's rest and come back in the morning.
Oh, of course, yes.
Well, in the evening
You are...
time.
In a few hours, I assume.
Yes.
Get your rest. I will still be here.
Okay.
I'm Ainlin, by the way.
Ainlin?
Laren Tansel. Ainlin, yes.
It's a pleasure. I am Lyre.
Pleasure.
Okay.
She smiles at you.
Thank you. Right, archive, and he would start chasing after.
Skedaddling after everyone
Yes,
else.
and I'll shove the Dissonant Whispers into my bag.
As you walk into the archive, the air in here is heavier.
Music
There's a
change.
person sat behind a small table in a very cluttered room. There are scrolls lining the walls. There are books upon books upon books. And they are sat kind of scribing something with a quill. As they lift their head, they have sort of some thick blonde dreads, paled skin, scales, it seems, across the cheeks, almost draconic in nature. And they are kind of looking at you with curious, bright green eyes.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yes. What is it that you're selling?
What is it that you're looking for?
That's a loaded question. Information.
You're in the right place. What information?
What's your price?
It depends on what you're asking for.
What about locations of people last heard?
Again, depends on who you're looking for.
Kindred of Ash.
Kindred of Ash. And they kind of tilt their head a little at you. Give me a moment. And they close their eyes, and you see them mutter something briefly. And as they open their eyes again, their eyes have like rolled back in their head. And they come to focus on you. A secret. From each of you.
It's only I that needs the information. The secret should come from me.
Then 3. But surely the information you seek is bound on trust.
Since it kind of falters a little bit.
Yeah, this guy is reading you like a book.
I know, I'm really under pressure here.
I'll give a secret. So you
You
only
don't
have
have-
2?
I need some time to think about what secrets I'm willing to give.
If you're not willing to do that, the merchant has offered an alternative payment.
Who is the merchant?
Roll me a history check.
What's my history? Yo, 16 plus 6, 22.
From all of your study, one of your paths of arcane magic kind of interests moved down Fae and Fae patrons.
Oh, dear God.
And the merchant is the Fae of the Mercantile. They deal in trade. They deal in merchantry. You want information, he can find it for the right price.
Lyre's
This
gonna...
person seems to be associated with him in some way.
Okay, Lyre's gonna lean towards Sinza. You are dealing with Fae? Just be careful.
I will.
There's no need to be hesitant.
I like them. I'm not gonna lie.
I know they're kind of charismatic. I kind of trust them, but I shouldn't. The other option, sorry.
2 bounties
Alternative?
of the board outside.
Oh.
Give the gold to me, and the information is yours.
What if I just gave you the gold instead of getting the bounties?
No. This is not about the gold. This is about how much you want to prove that you want it.
I want it.
I mean, it's a couple of secrets, Sinza.
A secret each, or 2 bounties of the board. That is what the merchant has told me. Don't worry, he's patient.
Did you need
I
time to
actually
think?
Yeah, I need a second.
Okay. I have a question.
And what do you seek, spellcaster?
I seek to learn how to create magical items. I want to study and learn enchantment to make my own. Something that hasn't been done before.
An innovator.
Entrepreneur, if you will.
Their eyes close again, and their head tilts back a little, and you watch all of their muscles kind of flex briefly
Oh dear.
before they look back at you. A pilgrimage.
A pilgrimage.
It's not information that we are willing to give you outright, but if you prove how much you want it, by traveling there, you'll find the information you want.
Where?
The city of Violet Gold in the Aces Ridge.
The city of Violet Gold. Where? Sorry? In the...
The Aces Ridge, series of mountains around the center of the continent.
Aces Ridge Mountain. Is there a temple of sorts there, or is it...
The city itself is that of a dwarven settlement, the last standing on this planet, the home of the merchant. The
Interesting.
Fae's domain is a powerful place, but there is an adventurer who died there who is much like yourself, an innovator, creator of new things. His soul remains in an obelisk at the peak of the mountain. Ask him those questions, and I'm sure he will provide. After all, he was very close with the merchant.
Whereabouts on the map is the Aces Ridge? Oh, I see it. It's right in the fucking center. I'm blind.
Right in the middle.
Yep. Bang on. Right there. Okay. Thank you. Ymir, anything you would like
No, I'm
to
good.
learn?
It is rare to see an Azemoth so far away from their home.
No. You got spotted.
Yeah, just traveling is all.
I think you would benefit from this pilgrimage too.
Your face just like, that's great. Okay, yeah, I like pilgrimages. I did the pilgrimage, pilgrimages are... She clearly is, like, being very careful. It's like, I like pilgrimages, They do pilgrimages all the time, as moths and stuff. Yeah, I'm
I can taste in the air when you're lying.
Oh, Jesus. Sinza, have you made up your mind?
Yes.
Should we leave, or are you going to get... Well, do you want privacy while you give your secret?
Do you want to do your thing?
Yeah. Please.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the tavern to get some rest. I'm tired.
But trust.
Okay. And Lyre's gonna leave.
If you cannot speak your secrets in front of those you travel with, what trust do you have with them? If you're to seek the kindred of Ash, those who are built entirely on trust, and you cannot have faith in the people you travel with, how am I to give such information to you? Secrets, birth, descent, Sinza.
Stay. Why not? Enjoy the show.
So a secret each, or just from you?
I'm good. I don't have anything I want to share, she says. She's just like...
Yeah, the figure kind of looks at you briefly as you say, there's nothing I have to say. And then when you say to share, they look away from you. Who's going first? And with that, we're going to end our session.
Yeah. Nice.
I had my
Thank you for
secrets ready.
playing.
Write them down before you forget.
Yes.
Yeah, write them down. Well, thank you for playing, and we'll see you all next week. Okay, bye. Yeah.